Hi, I'm Cosmo from Fishing Family UK, and I'm here at the Sticky Baits and Thinking Anglers Open Day at Fosters of Birmingham with Gaz Fareham.
Nice to meet you, buddy. Thanks for having me.
Hi Gaz, thanks for agreeing to answer a few questions.
No problem, pleasure.
What was your first fish?
My first ever fish? Oh. Do you know what? I'm not sure. I couldn't actually tell you. For as long as I can remember, I've been fishing. Some of my earliest memories are going fishing with my dad. So I would imagine my first fish would have probably been out of one of our local canals, probably. And I would think it would probably have been a little skimmer bream or a roach. I would imagine something like that. But because I was literally so young when I started, yeah, I can't remember exactly what it would have been.
Mine was a perch.
Was it?
So we went to a park and there was a lake by
Yeah.
it. And my dad told me to come and do some fishing. So I'd go and caught a perch.
Yeah, nice. Love a little perch.
Kingsbury Water Park. How did you get into fishing?
Yeah, so it was my dad really. So he's always fished. He's always fished for all different types of fish as well. He used to be really into his sea fishing, so he used to go fishing for like big cod and conger eel and ling and things like that. And we used to go course fishing together every weekend, fishing on the quiver tip, and we even used to use the swing tip back then. And and then bit by bit we sort of got into carp fishing. I started carp fishing when I was about 10 or 11 years old, I think, which was around about 1990, so quite a long time ago now. But yeah, so it's all thanks to my old man really.
My dad borrowed me with sweets.
Yeah,
When I was,
or that.
So I first went, so I was 4 when I first went course fishing.
Yeah.
And 5 when I first went carp fishing.
Yeah.
And by carp fishing I mean like a night.
Yeah.
What's your favourite catch ever?
My favourite capture ever? Probably I'd have to say Heather the Leather, I think, from Yateley. Yeah, just because it was one that I'd grown up reading about, and I just always, when I was younger, I read all these amazing stories about the lakes and the people that had fished there, and yeah, it just completely captivated me. And finally got the chance to fish there and managed to catch it myself. So yeah, probably that one, Heather the Leather.
Who is your favourite fisherman?
My favourite fisherman, other than my dad, because he got me into it, I'd probably say, well, can I say 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so older, more traditional, I'd say Chris Yates. Passion for angling was just amazing to watch when I was younger. Again, completely captivated me and made me want to go fishing. And I love the fact that Chris Yates can make even catching like a tiny little roach or a perch seem really, really exciting. And I love his writing as well. And then modern anglers would be Terry Hearn for the big carp thing.
If you could go fishing anywhere, where would you go and what would you try to catch?
For any type of fish.
Yeah.
Probably would. I think it would be carp. Just something about carp fishing that just keeps me going back. So it would have to be some kind of carp lake somewhere. Maybe I went to a really incredible stretch of old dammed river out in Austria this summer, actually in Vienna. It's really difficult to get access to fish it. Incredibly beautiful place with some amazing carp in it. So I'd probably actually go back there, I think, if I could.
Did you take anyone fishing last year that hadn't been fishing before? And if not, did you take anyone fishing last year?
I did, yeah, actually. I took my wife for the first time. So we went on a little road trip through Europe last summer. But even though we've been together for 10 years, she'd never been fishing with me. So yeah, that was her first time, and she got to photograph some carp for me. So that was really exciting. And yeah, so yeah, it would be that.
Do you do any other types of fishing, or do you focus on carp?
So I generally fish for carp from around about March through to November, and then I always try and have at least a few months fishing the rivers through the winter. So for the chub mainly, I really like chub fishing, or for the grayling sometimes, and occasionally for pike as well. But yeah, so I'm really lucky in that I live right near the Hampshire Avon and the Dorset Stour. Down south, I'm really lucky. I've got some good rivers on my doorstep, so yeah, I always do a bit on them.
What is your favourite bait?
My favourite bait. Is it like if I had to choose one bait,
Yeah.
what would it be?
What bait do you use most?
The bait I use most is boilies. Definitely, because you can do so many different things with them. You can break them up, you can crumb them up, you can use them whole, you can fish pop-ups, you can fish bottom baits, you can do all that sort of thing. But yeah, other than that, it would have to be a bit of hemp and maybe a tiger nut.
What is your favourite method of catching carp?
Whatever the right method for the day is. So sometimes if it's the middle of summer, to float a fish for them is just the best thing. To be able to see them feeding and to catch them like that's amazing. If I can margin fish for them, if the lake has got kind of good margins and deep margins and you can fish for them like that, then that's really exciting. But I also like fishing at range as well. I like casting as well, so that's quite exciting. So yeah, I don't think I've got one favourite method. But yeah, anything where you can kind of see what's happening, where you can watch them, like floater fishing or stalking or fishing in the edge, probably is the most exciting.
You are a teacher. How do you fit angling around your job?
Ooh, often not that well, and with difficulty. So yeah, so I try my best to get at least one night a week in. As a teacher, there's always a lot of work to do, marking books and writing reports and parents' evenings and things like that to fit in. So yeah, my weeks are always really busy, but I always make sure I squeeze in a bit of time for my fishing every week. And don't forget, you get 12 weeks holiday a year, which helps.
You're known for a lot of photography. What tips would you give to help people get better at fishing pictures?
To help people get better at fishing pictures. So first thing would be to take more pictures. So take as many pictures as you can. Like anything, you only get better at doing it by doing more of it. So, you know, rather than just kind of taking one picture and thinking, oh yeah, that's all right, but then, you know, maybe not taking any more, take 5 or 10 of that same thing and maybe try a different angle, change your camera settings. So take lots of pictures. It's like if you're learning to be a good footballer, you know, you'd spend all day doing kick-ups and, you know, working on your ball skills kind of thing. So yeah, take more pictures. And we're really lucky these days because we have all got digital cameras, so you can shoot as many pictures as you want. So you know, just to experiment and to just take loads of pictures and just have fun with it. I think that's the main thing, because if something's fun, then you're going to enjoy it and you're going to want to do it more, and you just go from there. Yeah.
What are your goals for this year?
Goals for this year? I've got one simple goal. Well, I've got 2 goals this year actually. One is to chill out a little bit, stop rushing around so much, and the second is just to enjoy myself. Yeah, so simple things.
Thanks for your time, Gaz. I hope you keep catching carp.
Thank you, pleasure mate.
Can you help my dad? He's rubbish at filming and the camera's probably out of focus now.
I don't know what to say to that. I reckon you might be being a bit hard on him there.
So, okay. My name's Cosmo.
He's in.
Hi.
That's it, done.
Intervention.